Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards. I'm bringing you another exciting sneak attack. And in this short little sneak attack video, we have Monopoly Prizm. So this seems to be all the rage now. I love any kind of, TCG or anything like that. For those that know me, you also know that I absolutely love Monopoly. So this is kind of the best of both worlds. I mean, I'm not a huge NBA guy, but I figured, if it's fun, who cares what sport it is? It could be, maybe if it does well enough, they'll, use a different sport that they might have. If they do a wrestling one, because I'm just trying to think to myself, right, they're pretty much losing baseball, but I guess they will still have the prospects and maybe the Hall of Famers, right? They could do that. I mean, they could do some football if they do it quickly. But, yeah, they could, if this is as big a success as it seems to be, that would be really awesome. I would be all for it. And I would be hunting a lot harder than I am for the NBA stuff, which is really not sold in stores around here. I was only able to get this from Target.com. So if you wanna get it for yourself, that's pretty much where you're gonna have to get it from, unless you're lucky enough to have a Target near you that has it. I've tried to track it down a couple of times and it's just not happening. But I'm gonna take this off camera just to open it. I know there's not a ton in here to really look at, but I thought it'd be cool to do, kind of talk about the game a little bit from at least the way I understand it. Again, I haven't played it or anything yet, but this should be, kind of the entire setup. It comes with a starter pack and 2 Prizm packs. I guess you get 3 packs total. And getting the top off is an absolute nightmare. So it's already a bit of a negative. So here's our starter pack, which looks like it comes with 8 cards, as we see there. Let's see what else we have. And here's our other packs. And we have our pieces and our cards and our board, which, I'm not going to pull all that out, but essentially what you do is, you compare the stats of the players. That's kind of how you do it, and you kind of trade players. The properties themselves are NBA games, and essentially you build your own team, and you can trade players, I believe is another aspect to it, in order to build the best team. And then it just kind of plays like regular old Monopoly. I mean, you compare the stats, obviously, to decide, who wins what and, that kind of deal. But, other than that, that's it. That's how you try to accumulate as many of those properties as you can. And that's the game. So, relatively basic. Again, haven't played it, so maybe not even 100% correct. But, let's go ahead and get these open, because, again, I anticipate this being a relatively short video. I'm going to go off and try to actually play this, and hit me up down in the comments if this is something that you have picked up. If it's a game that you play, again, I'm picking it up more to play. I don't care if I get a 101, I'm not going to send it off to get graded. That's just, I'm looking at this more of like a MLB Showdown type of game, where I'm gonna play with the cards. I'm not really looking to collect them, but at some point, if I get more, maybe I'll, do a bigger opening or something like that. I do know some about the NBA, but just not a ton. Trae Young from the Atlanta Hawks. Looks like these are kind of, I guess, the basic looks, whereas the Prizms are in the packs. Okay, didn't know that. So there's your player rating, offense, defense, and skills. Those are the kind of the numbers that you're going to be using to compare when you're going up against your opponent. So Trae Young, we got ourselves KD, Kevin Durant. So once again, setup's roughly the same. Luka Doncic, one of the best young players in the game for sure. Joel Embiid, this year's MVP. Whether or not you agree with that seems to be a little bit of a point of contention. Steph Curry, who, when I did watch a bit more, going back a few years ago when they were in the finals a number of times, and he still is from what I've seen. He's just an absolute beast. He's such a sharpshooter. Ja Morant, he needs to behave himself. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Not 100% how to say his last name, to be honest, but I do know Giannis, another fantastic player. And our rookie is Paolo Banchero. I know nothing about the rookies, so if anybody wants to give me a little help down in the comments, let me know if that's a good one. So on to the packs. These are what the packs look like when you get the booster boxes, and I do believe there are blasters that I have yet to even see. I don't think they're even on Target's website. But the other thing to note about this, I believe I'm correct in this. I tried to confirm it before filming the video, but I couldn't find any rock solid evidence. But I do believe Target only has the monopoly over this, or the exclusive rights to sell this until August. And then I believe it's going to be released, you know, to other retailers or what have you. I don't know if that also includes hobby shops. Something to keep an eye out for, though, because in that case, it'll probably be a lot easier to get, especially for those that are just looking to play the game and not really do the whole, you know, flipping and all that kind of stuff that I'm sure is going to happen. But from what I understand, it's relatively difficult to pull the different, what do you call, parallels and stuff like that. Are they all listed on here? So you have, look for the randomly inserted cards. Let's see if we can get that on there a little better. Base Monopoly Black Classic Icons, insert Monopoly Black Classic Icons. On average, they're included one in every pack. So I'm gonna guess maybe these are exclusive packs to this, because I feel like there's way more parallels than that. But anyway, apologies. Moving on, Jaden Ivey, rookie. So once again, let me know if he's any good. Cole Anthony, don't know anything about him. Terry Rozier, and finishing, oh, look at this. RJ Barrett. That is a really cool something. What is it? A black classic icons, possibly? I mean, I guess, yeah, black classic icons. That's awesome. Not numbered or anything like that, but really cool. Definitely gonna end up sleeving him up when it's all said, before it's all said and done. And moving on to the last pack. So just 3 packs, like I said, a real quick opening, and I'm gonna go try to play this bad boy. So our rookie is Shaden Sharp. We have Tyrese Halliburton. Nope. Fred Van Vliet. Nope. And this is KD, Kevin Durant, in that same kind of parallel, which maybe you get one of those in every pack in the starter, so maybe they're not as incredibly cool as they look. But hey, I think they're cool. That's, you know, that's all that matters, you know, right? It's collect what you like, as my buddy says. So hey, that's it. You know, this is something that I'm gonna go off, like I said, try to play it. If I get more, I'll be sure to bring it to you, and at the same time, I'll let you know what my impressions of the actual game are at that time. But for now, that pretty much does it for me. If you could head down below, hit that little subscribe button, click the little like if you've enjoyed what you've seen here. We upload videos every Monday and Friday. And be sure to drop a comment. Like I said, let me know if this is something that you play, or if this is something that you have picked up in the past. I'd love to hear from you, and, you know, let me know what your hits are. And that'll do it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.